Okay, guys. So what we're going to learn today is we're going to find all the information that we need to be able to graph quadratic equations. So the first thing that we need to remember is that quadratic equations have to always be set equal to 0, and that we would call that the standard form of the equation, right? So the graph for quadratic equations look like this, right? They're parabolas, right? So they're like a U shape that keeps on going forever. So just like any graph, they're going to have a y-intercept. That's our y-intercept and y-intercept. As we've learned, they can either cross once, twice, or or 0 times. Those will be our solutions, our zeros, or also known as x-intercept. So there's many different forms that they go by, but the one we know most is x-intercepts. Another information is, of course, the lowest point, which in this case is also the y-intercept, but the lowest point, we would also call that the vertex. There's times when a graph might look like this, so the vertex would be up here, and maybe it crosses this way, and the y-intercept would be right here, just to show you the difference. We also call this the maximum if it's on the top, or we call it the minimum if it's on the bottom. Okay, and a final thing that we need to know is that there's going to be a line that goes through the middle, and we call that the axis of symmetry. And the reason why is because that's the line that splits the graph into two equal parts. So if you notice, the right side of the equation and the left side of the graph, the right side of the graph and the left side of the graph both look the same, and they're split right in the middle by the axis of symmetry. So of course, these are a lot of different terms that I'm throwing at you. So we're just going to learn to take to find some of these so we can graph our equation.